What's good, YouTube? I got upload for another upload, and today I'm continuing on the Doki live gameplay walkthrough. So this will be part 2. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be another 30-minute video like I did last time. Just to keep it short and short and simple, just to draw out the gameplay a little bit. So like every episode will be 30 minutes, but as we left off this time, we need to write the poem for the first day in clubs, well, after tonight. So let's go right in it. I don't remember because it has been a while, but I think we're supposed to write a poem to make, I forgot her name, but to make her happy. So, and I'm pretty sure she like horror. Liked a lot of twists and stuff, dark. It's doing some fun. Flowers. And climax. Electrical. I don't even remember what this is for, but just trying to pick what she would like. Hurt. Hurt. Vertigo, jumpy, roads like primitive. Grief. Own. Doki. Stars. Sweet again. Agonizing. Name. Journey. Depression. Fantasy. I don't know what this will be. Oh. Hi again, Weibu-sama. Glad to see you didn't run away from on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh yeah, Yuri. Thanks for keeping your promise, Weibu-sama. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you decide head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join the club this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Monica. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Definitely is. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Weibu-sama always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so busy, it's distracting. and you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Weibu-sama can become good friends too. Sayuri? As usually, Cyrus seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayuri. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. This I mean, it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting it in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out this book I brought in. You might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book that she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thanks to you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Whew. Well, you can read it in your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick us off, scheduling activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a bit too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in Sayuri's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna need some really lame compared to all the others clubs, huh? Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature clubs sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everybody, something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place at the literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do a thing to speak in their creative minds. What's this? Sayuri's taking this really seriously? It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, you think the food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes? Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyways, we still need to work out on the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayuri is still her usual self. But therein lies in the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, same brother. Sayuri can put her mind into things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like if she see the world through her eyes. What? I open my eyes to find Sayuri's face, filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. Glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayuri. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh, not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up in time? That's a secret. I knew it. Come on, at least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayuri, it's written all over you. Eh. Sayuri glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around. Oh, I didn't even look at her before. Hair is sticking out all around here. Ah! I run my fingers down the side of Sayuri's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayuri? What do you think that you don't have a boyfriend yet? Eh. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button the blazer from the bottom. Once you see much better it looks, it will change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Eh, don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the bottom near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs are bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel so strange to see Sayuri's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayuri hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Sayuri puts her arms... Sayuri puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I have a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else. So that's why I keep keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you're focused on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. Hehe. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it against Sayuri. Oh, but I was just joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Weeble-sama, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayuri still trots away from shooting her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri is in a winkle sheet loose leaf or from the spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I share my phone to? I was gonna share it to Yuri first. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I trust her opinion to be fair. This music slaps. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh? Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess it might be after reading. It might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to the new people. Fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in a new writer is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. Then the result, both styles and the expression are weakened. Once Rui finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. It's like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even simple poems. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it also comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if the rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, this isn't supposed to be a literature club. I can't read this. Oh. Ghost under the light. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Badly. Must be this one. The last remaining lights, the last remaining street lights have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sick blue-green blue of the I bath in palms, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Oh. That poem seemed dark for some reason. Like, she was saying that she just feels like she's the last, or there's only one thing left. I'm sorry you have such a terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read it. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think that your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It was, it wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. No, not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Mm-hmm. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Weebu-sama. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that the poem often expresses their own thoughts, feelings, and expectations in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically fed to the ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Yeah. Doki Doki Monica. That's really cool. Love you too, Monica. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more soul I'm putting in, and putting in that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. I mean, when she wrote the poem was just about the very last bit of the streetlight about to burn out finally. It was like saying, the woman was basically just saying it's about to be time to go, and she was ready with it. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Go to Natsuki. Then we can go to Sayuri and save Monica for last. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, it's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. You want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Pretty straightforward. Short. All these poems are actually pretty cool. Yeah? I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has been all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poem for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard, like in the poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme in the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did? Yeah. Her poem definitely. You can tell that the people who wrote the script for this game, like, they really are all into that. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad that you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I started to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old anyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. That's what Sayuri. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Weeaboo-sama. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayuri, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea either since I just clicked random. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. Haha. Jeez. Yuri's opinions was about more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it? It's just because I wrote it? Eh, well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? But when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Weeaboo-sama poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feeling in it. Sayuri hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayuri. Hehehe. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. And well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Like I said before, Weeaboo-sama, deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that. Yay! Now, you need a poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hehe, we'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through lines in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Diary, this is just yes, but you wait until this morning to write this? No? A little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that. It was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. You made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. Hehe. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Alright, last is Monica. Hey, Weeboo. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have a suggestion for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring new things up. I'm much better at just going along with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Haha. Don't worry, Weeboo. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayuri would like. That's so. You and Sayuri are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in the comments. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other well being. Even if it shows in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that kind of vibe I get in reading your poem. Maybe Sayuri is best girl. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Haha, I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It'll take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of styles that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of style, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Haha. Haha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? See. Well, let's read it then. Hole and wall. Couldn't have been me. See? Direction of tobacco products. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into anything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. He, on the other side, was looking in. What do you think? It's very free form. That's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that's the kind of style that gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess I could say that I had some kind of an epiphany. It's been influencing my poems in a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing poems or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try as hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just focus on yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. You keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark bubble of ink. So just move your hands and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is Literature Club after all. I sigh. I guess this I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gravely exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read the sentence, I watch each other, their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with that language? Eh? Did you say something? Nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to going to desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism is something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh. You mean you have to try so hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really does is extra. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Um, well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sorry, liked it. And Weeble did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions on my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Weeble liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Uh, that's not what I meant. Uh, you, you're just. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous of how Weebu appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No, I wasn't. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't be deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do everly cute. You, everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's I was the one whose boobs might be real size bigger as soon as Weeble started showing up. That's this doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing and more effective, then it wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? I like that they're fighting over each other's writing styles, trying to say which one's better, but it's poems. There's no such thing as a better poem than the other. The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Weebu. Wait, there's a reason I have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it also wastes. You understand that, right, Weebu? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whenever I agree with you, you're probably thinking more likely of me. Yeah, let's go with Help Me, Sayuri. Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayuri uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair that to others interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Irie wants to tell Yuri what a stuck up jerk she's being, he would never. I like I'm throwing it onto her. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? That's exactly why nobody likes you. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. I like how the music just changes on a snap. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poem, they're amazing because they give us, the feelings with each other a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they point beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always been. Big and beautiful. Sayuri. Sayuri stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down in a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayuri is vice president. I whispered to Monica, nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayuri is amazing at her own ways, isn't she? Could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little bit more. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did y'all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. You somehow about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same tomorrow. Maybe you learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. Think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with determination. Weeaboo, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Eat. Harry at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri? Oh, what happened earlier? What do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No, no, no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Weeaboo, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is going to be so much fun. That Sayuri still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, I'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, Where's ECU? Sorry, as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Next part, I think I'll stream next part tomorrow. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about the video in the comment section. And I'll see you guys next time.